Good day all. Is your aging computer moving at a glacial pace? Is your once efficient laptop now struggling to keep up? Don't worry, we've got you covered with some effective strategies to rejuvenate your sluggish unit. First up, organize your digital space. Begin by decluttering. Remove unnecessary software, old files and applications that you no longer use. To do this, you will want to check how much space is left on your primary drive. You can see this by opening File Explorer and clicking on this PC. If C drive has less than 500 MB available, you will need to consider moving files to another or external drive or uninstalling some programs you do not use regularly. To uninstall unused programs, go to the search bar, type Apps and select Add or Remove Programs. You can then scroll and search for programs that you are not using regularly, click on it and uninstall. If you are completely lost as to what files are taking up space, download and install a little program called WinDirStat. Once installed, you can run it and run a scan on any drive to give you an idea as to which files are taking up the most space. You can select the largest files and delete them directly from the program. Just be careful not to delete any Windows or Microsoft files. These may be important files needed to run your PC. You can also clear out files in your temporary folders by pressing the Windows and R button at the same time and typing %temp% and enter. Now highlight all the files in this folder and delete them. Press Windows R again and just type temp this time. You can highlight and delete the files in this folder as well. I would recommend at least 1 to 2 gigs on your primary drive for the system to run smoothly. Next step is to uninstall unwanted browser extensions. Take a closer look at your installed extensions on your main web browser and remove any toolbars, extensions or applications that you don't remember installing and don't find useful. This can help streamline your system's resources. You can do this by opening your browser and selecting the puzzle piece icon at the top right in Chrome. Select the 3 dots next to the application and choose to remove from Chrome. In Firefox, click on the puzzle piece icon at the top right. Click on the gear icon next to extension you want to uninstall and select Remove Extension. Toolbars may need to be uninstalled from the application's submenu mentioned earlier. The third step is to optimize your startup applications. Closing any unnecessary tasks that run when Windows boots can free up memory and processing power, leading to improved overall performance and shorter boot times. Press the Windows and I key together to go to Settings. Search for Startup Apps and remove or disable any applications that you do not need to have running every time the computer starts. As an example, I did not need to run the Riot Games client every time the PC starts, as I rarely use it and I can just double click on the icon on my desktop to run it when I want to. The fourth step is to consider defragmentation. If you're using a traditional hard drive, defragmentation can help optimize data storage. This process rearranges fragmented files, making data retrieval more efficient. However, note that this is less relevant for modern SSDs. If you have a PC or laptop that is older than 5 years that is very slow, chances are that you do not have an SSD hard drive installed on your unit. To defragment your hard drive, search for defragmentation in your search bar, select your main hard drive in the submenu that pops up and choose Optimize. The fifth and last option is to upgrade your hardware. If your PC's hardware is outdated, consider upgrading components like RAM and storage. Increasing RAM can improve multitasking capabilities, while switching to an SSD can significantly boost your overall speed. You may need to consult a professional if you're not comfortable performing these tasks yourself. You will have to pay for their services, but it will probably cost less than buying a new PC or laptop and may be worth the expense if it can extend the lifetime of your unit by a few years. They can also diagnose any hardware or software issues that might be affecting your PC's performance if the before mentioned suggestions are not yielding the results you want. By following these practical steps, you can give your aging PC a new lease on life. While it might not become the fastest machine on the block, these strategies should help it run more smoothly and efficiently, making your computing experience more enjoyable. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tech update.